I've heard he's gotten way better.
Yeah, I remember.
In recent patches.
Isn't he super good now? That's
he
what
is.
I was going to say.
At drop of the game, he was like, okay.
Greninja. This is the guy. I wasn't going to talk about this on stream, but Ryan is the guy that beat me in Squad Strike with the most toxic Squad Strike team I've ever played against. It was Rob Wii Fit Hero, and I got thwacked at 26 and also critted at 40.
Ryan is a Rob main, and he's pretty solid. Autonomitts is a Greninja main who is also really solid.
Yeah.
This matchup, I think, is very difficult for Rob.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't played it nor seen much of it, so I'd be curious to hear your thoughts.
Basically, Greninja actually has good ways of dealing with zoning. Like, he doesn't mind the space that Rob, like, playing full screen against Rob.
I also imagine dash attack is very good against gyro.
Dash attack is very good in general in the matchup, but especially, yes, gyro. It does do well. Greninja can start a combo off of almost anything, or at the very least a pressure situation, and just keeps... He deals with Nair very well.
That is one of the only things that I think Rob doesn't really have is if you are a character good enough at staggering your movement in your pressure to deal with Nair out of shield, then you're probably good at dealing with Rob. Yeah. And
also,
Greninja is one of those characters.
Generally, just the low stature and weird hurt boxes of Greninja do not lend well to Rob.
I would agree.
However, that's not the end-all be-all, right? There is still stuff Rob can do. It's not unwinnable by any means. One of the saving graces is that Greninja is not a real ledge trapping character, so that's one of Rob's biggest weaknesses, kind of removed a little bit.
Yeah.
And Rob can absolutely kill a Greninja pretty early.
For sure.
But Greninja has really good recovery mix-ups. It's not quite so easy to just throw him off and gimp him. You kind of have to like really earn it.
Ooh,
that was a nice
Spike,
setup.
That would have been cool as hell.
That was a really nice setup.
That would have been like, I think that would have been the first time I ever popped off for a Rob thing.
Nice. Okay, nice tossing the grenade up. Or not grenade, gyro, but...
They feel similar.
Yeah.
Both of them make me upset.
They're both really oppressive tools.
Yes.
Okay, Nair in that spot, calling out the jump from Auto.
That down air was so smart.
Got him. Okay, good call.
I don't like that you can change direction during that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Imagine if DK had that, where I could just start spinning and then back up.
I will not.
With that same level of speed.
I will not imagine that.
I want to. Can we buff grounded spinning Kong
So this
again?
matchup is very, very good for Greninja. But yeah, I'm really liking how Autonomitts is navigating this matchup. Yeah. Ryan is holding on.
And it's. I want to point out, you're right. He's navigating the matchup well. It's not something that is naturally just great for Greninja, because you can definitely be like a dash attack happy Greninja who just goes in and hits shield and gets blown up.
For sure. You can definitely see that there's a level of comfort and familiarity in Autonomitts' play right now, which is the most important thing above anything else, I think, in Ultimate, is how familiar you are with the matchup.
The big thing I want to point out is how he's controlling space, and he's content to sit there in space fairs and say, I'll back up if I have to if you're threatening this space, right? Or if you're not threatening the space and you seem threatened, you're concerned about my forward airs, I'll stay exactly where I am and just continue to drop these fairs until you do something about it.
Yeah, absolutely. God, his punish game is really, really impressive right now.
He actually read that Nair with the side B. He just didn't connect the Shadow Sneak, which is
I hate when you read something and your opponent...
That was
so big!
That was sick. He was actually forced to recover in that manner, so good call out by Ryan.
Good awareness, for sure. But I was going to say, I hate when you're in a position where you read exactly what your opponent is going to do, and they do it, but it is misspaced, or they do it in like the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And you're just like, video game.
Landing against up air is a nightmare for this character.
You can land against up air?
It is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Meaning that it only happens in his dreams.
Correct. And even
then,
still
not
unpleasant.
Good dreams. Yeah, it's still not good dreams. Like, regardless, you're still getting up aired a ton, and you finally land eventually, and you're like, oh, that's what that feels like. Ah, he's chasing me again!
You take... Oh, someone tagged me on Twitter, Sheik, fast pressure, hot girl, not top tier. That's true.
In this game, it is true.
Yeah, that is true. But I would say I think Sheik is high tier in this game.
I do as well. I actually think Sheik's really good. She's just really stressful again.
She's really stressful to both play as and against.
Yes. Oh my god. If you've never actually played against a good Sheik, it's really easy to meme on her. But god, her pressure is so real, and it makes it feel like we don't... Like, ultimate shields plus Sheik pressure is terrifying.
Yeah, you get sort of invalidated for an extended period of time, and then you're like, oh god, this is hard. And once it happens 5 times, you realize that you're taking damage, but if it happens once, you're like, cool, I'm at 24.
Yeah. But eventually, if you do just hit her with cheese, she dies.
Yeah.
Really, really dies.
You know who else dies to cheese sometimes?
Both of these characters.
Actually, yeah, I guess
honestly.
But
everybody in this game dies to cheese sometimes.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch.
If my competitive game didn't have any cheese whatsoever, though, I would be a little bit upset that I am actually playing footsies.
You're playing Street Fighter 1.
I'm playing the game footsies.
Yeah, that's true. Or like Fantasy Strike. I have opinions about that game.
I don't. I've literally never played it before in my life.
Knowing
Down tilt
me,
is so good.
You know me. I have opinions about everything. Whether or not I've played them does not matter.
That's true. I need to have an investment to have a strong opinion on something.
enough.
I do have a strong opinion on how good Greninja down tilt is for pressure on Rob. Rob doesn't have the best outer shield options in the game. He has some of the worst, actually.
Yeah.
So normally one of Greninja's bigger weaknesses being he can't like spam shield pressure. He has to consistently space stuff. Kind of goes away, and he can just spam shield pressure, and it's really terrifying for the Rob.
That is one of my favorite moments as a player of a character where it's like, this is my classical weakness, and then you play a matchup where that weakness is invalidated, and you're like, oh, cool, I can just autopilot this part of my game plan that I'm otherwise, what the hell?
I don't know how, but yeah, I mean...
That was like melee chic fair angle and knockback. That was just gross.
Down smash does set at a really gross angle. I don't think Autonomitts was ready for it. It is very fast, so I can't blame him. Whenever a Rob down smashes, it's never the first thing on your mind as the not Rob player. Like, you have to have experience, a lot of experience with or against the character to be like, I knew that they were going to do that.
Yeah, down smash is like...
Wow, Ryan's got great DI.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to say, down smash is the only... I only ever really see Rob's down smash in situations where you're going to land on top. That was so smart.
It was smart, but unfortunately he barely missed the angle.
Yeah.
Still got away with it, so that's nice.
But I was going to say, that was so spooky.
Okay, Ryan is really,
He's
really...
cooking!
He is playing nice right now.
I'm just sort of in awe. This is like really clean Rob play, which is not a phrase I expected to say tonight.
Okay, but that was such a...
His DI is so good!
It's so good, but also I want to compliment Otto's patience at the ledge in that one scenario where after he was getting rolled for a minute, he sat there, recognized the setup, and said, okay, I will wait patiently for my opportunity to get out of this.
Good footstool.
I love that not only was his mash good, but also like he was able to option select a jump out of the mash.
Yeah. Mashing is super scary because sometimes you just push the worst possible button out of mash.
For the record, if you didn't know, or if people in chat didn't know, the game buffer system, even the way it worked in 4, whatever button you pick first when you start mashing will be held persistently as long as you continue mashing.
Interesting.
So if you press jump and then start mashing, you will mash out with jump no matter what button gets it last.
Does that count if I rotate my stick? Can I press like jump and then rotate my stick and still get jump? Interesting.
To my knowledge, yes.
I'm learning so much.
So you can, in theory, safely mash, but
I don't like how he kept throwing gyro straight down.
Yeah.
That scared me.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Rob is the scary robot. I don't like him.
And Otto still has to play really, really safe. Yeah, that was a good snipe.
That was like Armada, like turnip stuff. He was in the right place. It was just like, you're dead. Oops.
And 51 seems like a lot, but if we're playing... Smash is a game that doesn't have life bars, right?
Yeah.
But Rob has a bigger life bar than a lot of other characters in this game.
Yes.
Okay? That's just a fact.
He's a meaty lad.
Yeah. Okay, but now he's reaching points. I love drag down up air. I love it so much.
So cool!
And his DI is still so
impeccable.
good!
This is not okay. Why is Ryan's DI so excellent?
Why am I scared for Otto right now? okay, down tilt fair.
I know the game is over.
Lived.
I know the game is over. I'm still somehow scared for Otto right now.
That is a perfect example, by the way. Very, very close games. That's a perfect example of how to navigate a pretty bad matchup. I don't think it's like horrendously bad. I don't know if it's Rob's worst matchup or something like that, but it's not good.
How to navigate